That discussion happening at Harrisburg University earlier today, and it came at a time when we've seen some recent incidents involving gun violence in downtown Harrisburg, as well as homicides and other shootings that took place in May. One doctor participating in today's event said he believes local leaders could get strategic in their ways to try and reduce violence. Gun violence has been an issue at times in Harrisburg, but Dr. Dale Dangleben is trying to change the narrative about the city being dangerous.
Generalization, that stigmatization becomes a problem, and then the stereotypes go with that. So,
Dangleben is the chief of surgery and the trauma medical director at Holy Spirit Hospital in Camp Hill. At Thursday's gun violence symposium, he pointed to his own research on where violent crime was occurring in the city in recent years. He suggested leaders and community groups should focus their resources in the Allison Hills section of the city.
They're the policymakers. So what happens next is really up to the policymakers and say, you know what, let's take a look at this.
A number of teenagers and young adults have been caught up in gun violence in Harrisburg. Dr. Valda Crowder suggested teaching people how to solve disputes peacefully should be a priority.
One of the things is it's very important to actually teach kids conflict resolution skills. We personally do peace circles, but it's very important to look at that. The other thing is that 60% of gun violence is suicide. So the availability of mental health services, what sort of things are available as far as when people are in crisis.
Dangleben also suggested that local leaders need to get to the root problems of why some turn to crime and other illegal activities, potentially because of their life situations. He also suggested, as did the organizer of the event, Councilman Lamont Jones, that they have another event like this potentially in the fall to try and continue to inform the public. In Harrisburg, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.